Namaste. National Science Day is celebrated on 28th of February every year. Kendriya Vidyalaya OTTAPALAM every year celebrates it with great fun and fervor. A number of activities are organized and students join these with great enthusiasm. But due to COVID-19 pandemic, our students are unable to join the Vidyalaya physically on this day. But their enthusiasm doesn't die down. Science Day this time is celebrated with a number of activities online. I wish all the students a great time on this occasion of National Science Day. Thank you.
Science is simply the word we use to describe the methodology of organizing our curiosity. Science never solves a problem without creating 10 more. National Science Day in India is celebrated on 28 February every year to commemorate the discovery of Raman effect by the great physicist Sir C.V. Raman. He was awarded a Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930 for the same. By celebrating this day as National Science Day, we show our dignity and respect to the famous Indian physicist for his contribution in the field of science. As a part of the celebration, I would like to express my views on the impacts of education, skill and work in science, technology and innovation. Science and technology are important parts of our day-to-day life. Nowadays, it is hard to imagine a life without technology. Every day, new technologies are coming up that are making human life easier and more comfortable. Science is the key to innovation and human advancement. More than that, science helps to build confidence, develop communication skill, and create a sense of the changing world around us. Therefore, it is important to secure the future of science. Education in the right path, developing skills, and a hard-working mindset play a major role in shaping the future of technology.
Education is a weapon to improve one's life. It develops personality and attitude and makes an individual and better user of technology. It is a ray of light in darkness. We try to become more creative and use our skills in the development of technologies. Creativity is a necessary value that has to be developed in the educational process. Along with the learning, we need to develop the interest towards new concepts. With innovation in education, there would be advancement in technology. As we bring changes in the way we learn, we will be changing our thoughts and develops in perspective of looking at life. We start to explore new ideas, developing creativity. This leads to the development of the nation. Innovation and creativity can only occur when people are skilled enough to know how to operate with different technologies. The way we use our scientific knowledge and skills determines the way we use the modern technology. Therefore, education plays an important role in shaping our thoughts and scientific future. Thus, I would like to conclude by highlighting the words of Sir C.V. Raman. The essence of science is independent thinking, hard work, not equipment. Thank you.
COVID-19 is fiercely communicable disease caused by a microorganism called SARS coronavirus. The virus was originated in China in 2019. The COVID-19 was declared as a pandemic by WHO. Since the disease is highly communicable, there are many methods of infection. By physical contact with infected person, by inhaling the fine droplets coming out of the mouth and nose of infected person, by contacting with properties used or touched by infected person. An effective medicine has not yet been derived to treat the disease, although the medical scientists are striving for it since last year. But fortunately, the medical researchers from various countries have finally developed a few vaccines which has proved very effective against coronavirus. Covaxin and Covishield are the two vaccines permitted to use in India by ICMR. Covaxin. Covaxin is India's indigenous COVID-19 vaccine by Bharat Biotech in collaboration with the Indian Council of Medical Researches ICMR, National Institute of Virology NIV. The vaccine is developed and manufactured in Bharat Biotech's Biosafety Level 3. Covishield, a vaccine developed by the Serum Institute, Pune based on the AstraZeneca Oxford vaccine. Covishield is made from a weakened version of a common cold virus known as adenovirus. When the vaccine is injected into a patient, it prompts the immune system to start making antibodies and primes it to attack any coronavirus infection. Covaxin and Covishield have been tested on lakhs of people and side effects are almost nil, rather negligible. As majority of population will be administered with either of these vaccines in a few months, it is expected that our country will soon be able to eradicate the fiery pandemic.
Respected principal staff, my learned colleagues and my dear students. Today is February 28 and we celebrate National Science Day to commemorate the discovery of Raman effect. Raman effect, you may be knowing, is a change in wavelength in the light beam. A light beam consists of a lot of wavelengths and that wavelengths, the emitted wavelengths are something new because of the chemical composition of the molecules. That was discovered by Sir C.V. Raman and he got the Nobel Prize for physics in 1930. So 1928 he discovered it and he explained it to the world, and that day India is celebrating as a National Science Day. So we will think about what were the themes for the National Science Day in the previous years. See, in 2018, Science and Technology for a Sustained Future. That was the theme they have taken. And 2019, it is Science for the People and the People for Science. And in 2020, the focal theme was Women in Science. And in 2021, Science for the Welfare of Whole World. It's a very apt theme because the focal theme of National Science Day is Future of Science and Technology in India, Impacts of Education, Skills and the Work. Now, I would like to say Rosalind Franklin, who did the pioneering work in X-ray crystallography, which helped in the structure elucidation of DNA et al. Science and everyday life cannot be and should not be separate. Science in every, because the focal theme of National Science Day is Future of Science and Technology in India, Impacts of Education, Skills and the Work. Now, I would like to say Rosalind Franklin, who did the pioneering work in X-ray crystallography, which helped in the structure elucidation of DNA et al. Science and everyday life cannot be and should not be separate. Science in everyday life cannot be and should not be separated. Now you see, during online classes, we call students and parents and we see that advertisement, Corona vaccine, a fresh air of hope is coming in the form of Corona vaccine. It makes me proud. Many countries and organizations like the United Nations express their gratitude towards India for the supply of the vaccines to them. It makes me proud that India is the pharmacy of the world. Now, when I mention about the Corona vaccine, it gives a clear example how the whole world is tied with a strong rope of science. And incidentally, the previous head of World Health Organization is from India, Dr. Soumya Swaminathan. So, as all of you know, science is one of the most important channels of knowledge, having a specific role and variety of functions for the benefit of our society, creating new knowledge, improving education. This is year we experienced it and to increase the quality of our life. Now, it's very clear as part of the National Science Day, Regional Institute of Education, Mysore, conducted an essay writing competition for our 9th standard students, and they wrote the essay, they sent to them, and what is the theme now? It's not a complicated one. The science involved in walking. This is the theme for that essay writing. So my dear students, National Science Day is to spread the message of importance of science and its application among the people. It is a day, not only a single day, to display all the activities and efforts and achievement in the field of science for the welfare of human beings. These are our duty and we should be responsible for it. Thank you. Jai.
Hi, it's me PS8 of Class 7A, here to present a small speech about the Nobel Prize winners 2020 in Physics, Chemistry and Biology. Nobel Prize in Physics 2020 was divided. One half awarded Roger Penrose for the discovery that black hole formation is a robust prediction of the general theory of relativity. The other half jointly to Reinhard Genzel and Andrea Ghez for the discovery of a supermassive compact object at the center of our galaxy. Let us know more about Roger Penrose, Reinhard Genzel and Andrea Ghez. Professor Roger Penrose is an English mathematical physicist, mathematician, philosopher of science and Nobel laureate in physics. He was born on 8 August 1931. Andrea Ghez is an American astronomer and professor in the Department of Physics and Astronomy at the University of California, Los Angeles. Her research focuses on the center of the Milky Way galaxy. She was born on 16 June 1965. Reinhard Genzel is a German astrophysicist, co-director of the Max Planck Institute for Extraterrestrial Physics, a professor at LMU and an emeritus professor at the University of California. He was born on 24 March 1952. Genetic scissors, a tool for rewriting the code of life. Emmanuel Charpentier and Jennifer Doudna have discovered one of gene technology's sharpest tools, the CRISPR Cas9 genetic scissors. Using these, researchers can change the DNA of animals, plants and microorganisms. With extremely high precision, this technology has had a revolutionary impact in the life sciences is contributing to new cancer therapies and may make the dream of curing inherited diseases come true. 2020 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine is awarded to Harvey J. Alter, Michael Houghton and Charles M. Rice for the discovery of hepatitis C virus. All the enthusiasts, very best to enhance their scientific zeal. A very happy science day to all of you. With this, I, Theta, signing off. Thank you.
Today, I, Amrita Manoj and Anashira of class 9B is going to show you a model of hologram. So now you heard the word hologram. Do you know what a hologram is? Hologram is a real-world recording of an interference pattern which uses diffraction to reproduce a 3D light field, resulting in an image which still has the depth, parallax and other properties of the original scene. A hologram is a photographic recording of a light field rather than an image formed by lens.
Holography is a method of producing three-dimensional image of an object. The image it brings to life is referred to as hologram, from the Greek word whole picture. Unlike the two-dimensional image, a hologram allows a person to look around and behind its subject.
When a laser beam is split up to make a hologram, the light waves in the two parts of the beam are traveling identical waves. So, as you move your head around, the holographic image of a real object changes, and that's why holograms appear to be three-dimensional.
Application of hologram. Holograms are used in credit cards, license, magazines, etc. for product packing, for data mining, application in future computer system, used in aeroplanes for heads-up display, etc.
respected ma'am and all my dear friends. Today I am K. Nita Krishna of class 8C going to present a project on air cooler, which the mechanism of air cooler is like this. The hot air gets inside the air cooler by the help of this electric fan. The water inside the air cooler cools down the air and pushed outside the cooler air by the ventilator. The materials are required are electric fan, electric motor, and electric switch and connecting wire, flashing bottle and gum.
And my dear friends, I am Anushri of class 8C. I am studying in Kendriya Vidyalaya, OTTAPALAM. Today I have made an educational toy based on reflection. I have made a kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope basically means to view beautiful shapes. It comes from the Greek words kairos, which means beautiful, eidos, which means forms, and scopius, which means view. So for making this kaleidoscope, I have used 3 equally sized mirrors, and for covering one of its ends, I have used a triangular shaped mirror. On the other end, I have stuck a cardboard and I have cut it in a triangular shape. I have made a hole in the center to see the view inside the kaleidoscope. I have covered it with color paper and I have stuck beautiful pearls to make the outer body. So when I look inside the kaleidoscope, it shows beautiful forms and it reflects its shape in the mirror. I would like to show you how it looks inside. Hope all have liked my kaleidoscope. Thank you.
Namaste. Today, we have actually started our National Science Day celebrations. It is not a celebration which is to be finished by one day. We have to get inculcated in the importance and the significance of science in our mind. And for the materialization of this function, as a member of the teacher community, as a representative for the students and the teachers and parents of Kendriya Vidyalaya OTTAPALAM, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for the motivator and supporter of all of us, our principal, beloved principal, Sri K. Rajendran, and all those science teachers and other teachers also who directly and indirectly gave all the support for the smooth conduct of this function, and all those students who created, who did the programs for the National Science Day, and their parents who gave immense support for the conduct of this program. Thank you. Thanks a lot.